We're the only place in all of Atlanta where you can come and get traditional, authentic, Eastern North Carolina style barbecue. Make sure it's something that you love. If you're doing it just for the money, it's not gonna last long. Go right here.
Okay. Those are that mac and cheese is hitting. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another Pretty Girl Food Review. Today we are at Chattahoochee Food Works. Yes, it's different than where we usually are. We're in a food court type style place, but we are reviewing the one, the only Doug's North Carolina barbecue. Y'all know, we know on this channel, and honestly at all, I've never had North Carolina barbecue. So I'm excited to see how it differs from what we've been doing, Georgia and Tennessee style barbecue. Of course, we're gonna meet the owner, learn his story. So let's do what we do. Order a bunch of food and give y'all my honest, real, unfiltered opinion. Let's do it.
What's going on, good people? This is Doug with Doug's North Carolina Barbecue, man. Coming straight out of Greenville, North Carolina. Here with y'all in Atlanta, Georgia for the last 3 years. So I'm happy to join y'all, man. Interested in sharing a few good things about our barbecue location out here at Chattahoochee Food Works.
Absolutely. Okay. So for starters, educate everyone on how you got started with barbecuing in the food space in general, even before the 3 years.
I got you. So as you'll see in our logo, it says established 2015. So back in 2015, I was a full-time banker, just barbecuing on the side. Had an opportunity to purchase a food truck, ended up doing so right towards the end of 2016. So I bought a food truck as of the beginning of 2017. We just started going out on weekends in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Shout out to Fayetteville 26 and so with that being said, man, we just was doing our thing, man. I was blessed to be able to hire a chef who ran the food truck full time while I was still doing my banking gig. And then towards the end of COVID, about 3 years ago, my cousin who's been here in Atlanta for about 20 years reached out and said, hey man, let's do this barbecue thing full time here in Atlanta. And so I was able to come here and check out the location out here at the Works. And I was convinced that this was the perfect location to go ahead and jump in with both feet full time.
That is what's up. So you've been here at the Works since 3 years ago when you planted seeds in Atlanta.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yep. So we started here in the Works, and for about the first year it was just here, and then about a year after being here, I was able to transition the food truck here as well. Mm-hmm. So we now have this location, the food truck, and I'm happy to say that here in a couple of months we'll be opening a new location out at Villa Park towards Decatur area. Okay.
I'm not familiar with Villa Park myself. Is that still going to be like this food court type of shindig, or will you have your own like storefront restaurant? Or
Nah. So great question. So it's going to be very similar to the food court. However, it's going to be on a much smaller scale. Here at the Works, there's 31 different vendors inside. We're one of those 31. At Villa Park, there'll be 4 or 5 concepts inside, but we're actually going to be in a shipping container on the outside of the food hall. Sitting around, we'll be located around a large sitting area. So, you know, there eventually we'll have an outside smoker, but you'll be able to walk up to our location outside the food hall, but still will be part of that food hall. So it allowed me to do some things outside, whereas here, all the smoking and everything occurs inside.
All right, fabulous. Y'all heard it here first that we got the inside scoop
Absolutely.
of the new to come establishment with them. My last question is, and I don't even have to ask you too much. You've like covered all the bases at this point. Yeah. But definitely I need for you to share with everyone, what encouragement or advice do you have to somebody who's navigating, maybe transitioning from food truck to an actual restaurant, or just people that want to explore that entrepreneurial space as a chef, a leisure type of cook? What advice do you have?
Right. So I would definitely say, man, make sure it's something that you love. If you're doing it just for the money, it's not going to last long. You got to have passion for it. You know what I mean? I truly have passion, and I like to think that you can taste it in the food when you come over and try us out. But with that being said, man, be prepared for some hard work and long days. You know what I mean? You know, even though you have a passion for it, sometimes it can become a bit strenuous when you have a large demand. And we're fortunate to have a large demand on both the restaurant, catering, food, the food truck, and a few other things that we have partnerships with, where we partner with this company called Fooder, where we're out 4 days a week. With that being said, it requires a good team. You know what I mean? So I've been fortunate enough to put together a good team. We have a team of 3 out right now performing the catering responsibility. We got an easy cater order picking up this evening, and I got this young man back here helping me out. So without all of these moving pieces able to come together and work as one, it's going to be impossible. So make sure you're a good leader and people enjoy working with you, because that'll make everything, you know, that much easier for you as an owner. Financially, make sure you got your finances in order. I can talk for the next 30-40 minutes about that, but with that being said, make sure you got your finances in order, because it is going to require a little leverage from a variety of different locations in order to make things happen, especially when it comes to scaling and things of that sort. But nah, man, it starts with passion. Do something that you enjoy doing, so it don't feel 100% like work. It's gonna feel like work because it is work. So that's saying if you're doing something you love, it ain't work. I ain't gonna go with that. But I will say it does make it that much easier.
And I never give y'all advice because this ain't what I do here. But I can attest to everything. That's why I'm like nodding my head, because even just being the YouTuber of this channel, everything he said is 100% true. You know, when it comes to the financial part, it's still going to be hard work, even though you love it. Like anything worth having obviously takes work. So I wanted to chime in with that because I related the whole time. That's why I kept nodding my head. And yes, if you guys own your own businesses or whatever, I did a deep dive on your page. He's done catering for Northside Hospital. Currently they're out with Piedmont Hospital. He's even had some of the big shots out here. Tony Rock, I saw. Little Scrappy from Love and Hip Hop and rapper. So he's definitely not new to this. Very true to it. And thank you so much. I cannot wait to try the food. It looks amazing online. I've been seeing your customers' plates over here. I've been doing a little eye catching. So I'm going to order my food, and y'all know what we do. Order food and give my honest opinion.
And I just want to thank y'all, man, for chiming in. Please come see us. One thing I do want to know, we specialize in smoked turkey barbecue that's Eastern North Carolina style, which means it's vinegar based, right? Okay. We're the only place in all of Atlanta where you can come and get traditional, authentic Eastern North Carolina style barbecue, and it's a healthier alternative because it's all turkey. Just because it's turkey doesn't mean it's not authentic. Come sample it, try it out yourself. But we also got all your traditional sides: baked beans, mac and cheese, green beans, collard greens, yams, french fries, hush puppies, fried fish, all of that good stuff. So y'all come check us out.
Okay. All right. Well, let's place our order and get set up. All right, you guys, so we have got our spread of food from Doug's North Carolina BBQ. So let's dig right in. I'm looking at the food. The food is looking at me. So I think I have to start with definitely the catfish plate. You pick your 2 sides. Oh, actually, this is the turkey catfish combo. So there's actually turkey on the bottom here, separated by a slice of white bread. And then there's the catfish. So, all right. Here we go. Let's start with the greens. It's got a little kick to it, and it's got like a little bit of like citrusiness to it. But very good. Me personally, I probably would add a little pepper to it maybe. Just, you know, add a little bit of razzle dazzle or color to it. Very good. I hope y'all are picking it up in the camera, but it's got a little bit of a, not necessarily a crunch to it, but I guess you can say a little bit of a bite back. Because even like these thicker pieces of the stem, they're not hard to chew. Very well flavorful. And maybe some red pepper flakes I'm seeing maybe. Okay. I saw one tiny piece of smoky meat, but I'm not seeing too much of that throughout. Okay. But very good. I'm so glad I put that as a side. It's hard to mess up greens, I feel like, but they did that right. So let's get into the mac and cheese. Ooh, it's ready for me to move on to the next plate. Okay. The noodles are cooked soft, so they don't have like that, it should have been cooked a little longer texture to it. You see the flavor and seasoning throughout. beautiful color to it, and it is very cheesy. Y'all know before I've talked about having those different cheese flavors in there, different types of cheese to really bring out that mac and cheese flavor. This has that, period. I'm gonna move on to the catfish, but that mac and cheese is damn good for sure. This is the North Carolina style barbecue sauce that they make in-house. So it definitely has a very vinegar loose consistency to it. I like a loose barbecue sauce, me personally. This loose is different though. But he did suggest, Doug himself, excuse me, he did suggest to try it with the catfish. So that's what I'm gonna do. Those are that mac and cheese is hitting. I'm gonna try a piece of the catfish without first. Even with this being an end piece, it still got like a really good bit of fish in it. It's not salty. It's very heavily battered. It's sticking very well. It's not falling apart for the most part. I think if I would have got the food a little sooner, then it would have a little bit of crispierness to it, but it is still very good. And y'all know when catfish sits in a container, that condensation starts to wilt the crust on it, that breading on it, but flavor wise, spot on. Now y'all know I gotta try a piece with that vinegar barbecue sauce. And it's not super greasy. Look at my fingers. Yeah, they're doing that. There's not. Yeah. Actually, that's not real grass, so. I really like this. Texture is very loose, looser than I probably would like it to be, but it is a vinegar base. So y'all know vinegar is naturally just it's a liquid. But the flavor in this is very nice. The vinegar brings out like an elevated brightness of the actual catfish breading on there. And the catfish itself is not bland. You know, sometimes you'll eat breaded things like whether it's catfish, chicken tenders, whatever, and the actual meat itself is like very bland. This isn't like that. So, all right. I'm going to now get into this turkey that's on the bottom. This, like I said, this was a combo. So to be able to get a little bit of everything without getting like additional full meals, I just got this catfish turkey combo. Let's see. Excuse me. I'm not at all doing that because it was bad. I think I probably got like a corner piece of like maybe a tendon part of the turkey. So it's very tendony. But the flavor, I think it is made with this vinegar style barbecue sauce. I'm very impressed with it. Obviously it's juicy. It's obviously definitely not dry at all. It's retained moisture very well. It almost tastes like sliced turkey from other places that have been brined maybe, but this is very nice. It definitely has that vinegar presence too, and the sweetness. It's not on the extremely tender side, but I'm not having a hard time chewing it either. I can see why for so many years that he's been in business that his turkey is his best seller. I can totally get with that. Very impressed with it. A very strong and great alternative to pulled pork, because I'm just imagining pulled pork with the barbecue sauce and it being shredded up compared to that. That is like a really nice replacement of an alternative. So if you are, like he said, it's a healthier, way to enjoy barbecue, you wouldn't go wrong with getting that in a sandwich form. Okay. Ooh, these smoky wings. These look very nice. They have a beautiful color on them. So since they look like this already, I'm already expecting heavy smoke, that wonderful grilled taste. It's breaking apart pretty easily for the most part. Let's give it a try. The chicken is very tender itself. Not having a hard time chewing there. The season and flavor on it is very nice. The smoke is not crazy heavy though. I'm gonna go in with this non-loose barbecue sauce. Flavor wise, the chicken wings don't need sauce, but just to add a little bit of extra, like bit of moisture, I guess you could say, the barbecue sauce is very nice. It has a very soft but bright flavor to it as well. Let's get into these baked beans. This is made with, it has some ground turkey in it. It's got a beautiful color on it. Very nice. That was a raw onion, so I'm getting that crunch of texture too. I like that a lot because the baked bean is soft, so to add some dimension to it. Okay, got some bell peppers too. I love those chunks of vegetables throughout it. It is sweet. It is a sweeter barbecue sauce. Barbecue sauce. It is sweeter baked bean, but it is not like a dessert. And I got a dessert, sweet potato pie, and y'all know I'm gonna try that too. The green bean. These taste like grandma's baked beans, green beans. Y'all, this food got me tripping out. I'm up for calling stuff names that it's not. But these are very nice. They don't have a kick to them. Perfect amount of salt, and you're getting that familiar green bean taste. Like, it's not overly seasoned to where it doesn't taste like a green bean. Very nice. Very nice. It tastes very southern, very old school. Okay. We have the kale. They have like a turkey bowl parfait type deal. I got mine with the kale slaw, the turkey on the bottom, and the hush puppies. He asked if I wanted the hush puppies on the side. I said that was fine. Typically people get it with like mac and cheese or baked bean or something that's more toppable, like parfait style. But I just said this was fine this way. I'm very excited for this kale slaw though. Let's see. I'm gonna try it by itself first. It's very fresh. It has that very pungent kale taste to it. It's okay. With the turkey though, all of the flavors work really well together. And there's not like a lot of, dressing on the slaw itself. So the moisture from the actual turkey is really nice because it helps it just, flow well together. I like this. I like this twist on regular parfait being yogurt and sweet goodness in the form of a barbecue bowl. Very nice. I really appreciate a reinvention of taking something from what it is and making it something new and different. Well, this is the hush puppies. Let's see if it's giving hush puppy and understanding the assignment. If you mess up a hush puppy, I'm sorry, you don't need to be doing. Go back to the basics. That's how I feel. Okay. Yeah. It's got that crispy outside and that very soft, familiar inside of a hush puppy. Yes. Very nice. Me personally, I'm used to sweet hush puppies, so I wish it was a little sweeter. But very nice. It doesn't taste bad at all. Just personal preference. I wish it was a little sweeter. Okay, and I think too, what I'm noticing now, honestly, I want to say this real quick. I'm gonna take a sip real quick. North Carolina, because I'm always interested to know the difference in the different states and city type of barbecues. And I think what I'm noticing with North Carolina is it's not on the sweeter side. Like, I don't know, I feel like a lot of the places, especially here in Georgia that I go to, especially the food trucks, I say especially because I know like Lewis Barbecue, like the chain places, and even like Terry Black and Hutchins or whatever, but it just, sweetness is not like a major factor with North Carolina barbecue. And North Carolinians, if you're tuning in, am I wrong? Like, am I just completely butchering that? But I feel like that's what I'm noticing. So I'm very excited to get my sweet fix with this sweet potato pie. It's got a Thanksgiving familiar. Your grandmama made it. The recipe got passed down to auntie and your mom's. Excuse me. And I'm noticing like some imperfections with the sweet potato, which I absolutely love because it's not just a smooth like consistency all the way through. And for me, that's just indicative that it's homemade. So let's try it. Very nice. The flavors are singing through, and I can taste that it's homemade too because I'm getting like a really heavy presence of like, excuse me, of like cinnamon, the cinnamon nutmeg combination. I'm getting a tinge, not a tinge, I don't want to make it seem like it don't taste like a sweet potato pie because it definitely does, but yeah, I feel like usually store-bought you'll get like a consistency all the way throughout, flavor, taste of like all the ingredients, but this one is like cinnamon and nutmeg heavy. And it doesn't taste super sweet to be a sweet potato pie. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not, and I hate this term, overly sweet. It's not excessively sweet, but very good. Yeah, that's my recap on the North Carolina barbecue experience. He did emphasize, you know, when we did the interview that it was very much so authentic North Carolina barbecue. And with this being my first time having it, I definitely feel like he was able to represent North Carolina style barbecue very well. But yeah, everything, of course, as always, tasted great. When it comes to food, I'm not a hard person to please, especially when it comes to taste and seasoning or whatever. My thing just kind of boils down to personal preference, but my expectations were high, and I'm thoroughly impressed that North Carolina barbecue is very different than what I've been experiencing on the channel. Like, I totally will give them that. But like I said, the biggest factor I'm realizing is that the sweetness is like not super heavy, if you know what I'm saying. But y'all chime in down below. I don't know if I should hesitate saying that because when y'all chime in, y'all chime all the way in. No, I'm just playing. But let me know what you guys think. And as always, I thank you guys so much for always tuning in and supporting the channel. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Your girl has been going live on YouTube. Because can we talk about levels to this? Yeah. I've been going live here lately, so make sure you stay tuned in to catch my next live. And I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm thankful for y'all. And as always, your girl will catch you in the next Pretty Girl Food Review. Peace.